Now, Jessica also is a practitioner and a reader center, which means she offers a variety of different sessions that you can come and connect with. She does a lot of fun things with the labyrinth, and she also does, little fun readings and also some great healings. She uses stone medicine, therapeutic touch to do some of her healing. Share a little bit about what is stone medicine and what is therapeutic touch.
Sure. So I'm going to start with therapeutic touch. So a lot of folks have heard there's several different modalities. Healing touch is one that people tend to know more than therapeutic touch. And then, of course, lots of folks are connected with Reiki. Reiki has, done a really beautiful job of people. Lots of folks have some kind of relationship with that. I learned therapeutic touch as a child. My mom taught or studied and then taught with the founders of Therapeutic Touch. And this was in the late 70s. And Dolores Krieger and Dora Kuntz. Dolores Krieger was a nurse and Dora Kuntz was a psychic healer. And they saw the opportunity specifically within nursing that nurses already were doing pretty, like they're doing alternative healing, if you will, with all their patients every day. That's what nurses do. And so they wanted to make it accessible. And so it's been taught a lot in the realms of in nursing schools. It's still taught. Therapeutic touch is still taught. Then it broke off into some other different healing modalities. So therapeutic touch is one of the modalities in healing touch. It's and it goes right back to the basics of accessibility for people to help and heal others. So my mom was studying in the late 70s, early 80s and teaching, and she taught me as a child. And so for me, it really kept and opened up those lines of intuitive connections with the universe and the world, and helped me develop a skill that it's more easy than riding a bike to me. In fact, I don't think I'd get on a bike right now, but I can certainly dip in quickly into some healing work. So it's supernatural for me. And so then I've layered in some other things over the years. The thing that I think for me about therapeutic touch specifically, which I think really relates to everything, is that we all of us have intuitive abilities and have the ways to connect with our intuition and ultimately heal. Some of the basis of therapeutic touch is that we are helping people connect. Whomever you're working with, they're finding their own healing. We're just helping support the flow of it. So other work that I've layered into that is working with stone medicine. So stones are I really just love rocks. So I've been collecting rocks my whole life, but then diving deeper into understanding what the qualities of stones are and what stones can actually do for us can really take it to a different level. So I've studied with someone who is an acupuncturist by training and utilizes stones on acupuncture points or acupressure points that really deepens and connects internally and externally and really opens up our healing. Last year, I also did some Munakai rites, which in Munakai is similar to the level of, it's based from the Incan Indians, and it comes down from the Incan tradition and Incan lineage. And similar to Reiki, it's the idea is passing on healing rites and healing energy and loving energy to all that we can. So those are just some really similar to Reiki. It is connecting and utilizing energies from a higher power, the universe or God energy, to help us heal and help all of us heal the universe and heal the world.
I love that. I love that. And she she gets so excited because I teach classes on psychic development. And we've been learning flower readings and ribbon readings and curio type readings, pendulums and rods and gazing balls and scrawling. We've been doing a lot of that. And so Jessica gets really excited. So one of the classes I had was ribbon readings, and it was right before one of our fairs. And my guide said she's going to be doing ribbon readings in the fair. So I come into class, Jessica comes in, I go, "You're going to be doing ribbon readings in the fair." And she goes, "Am I? Am I?" And I said, "That's what they're telling me, is you're going to be doing ribbon readings." And within 24 hours, I think she had ribbons and set up, and she was at the fair doing ribbon readings.
That was so much fun. And I think that like I layered it in also with curio readings and some rock readings. But the thing about it was one, it gives that it doesn't matter what you're connecting into, you're just connecting in, right? So like the ribbons were so fun to read with folks, and people were so curious and intrigued by it, and it becomes really less intimidating when you're picking up ribbons and throwing ribbons around and then seeing what they say to us.
I love
So
that.
fun.
And people,
I laughed and played and had so much fun that day. It was awesome.
it's funny because when I put it on the calendar, we're going to learn flower readings. And they're like, "Flower readings? What are flower readings?" "We're going to learn ribbon readings." And they're like, "What are ribbon readings?" And people thought it was so fluffy that they really didn't come and do it. And those were the most fun, playful, powerful ways to do readings because they're simplistic. And people had so much fun reading with the ribbons. And because they were playing and being creative instead of really in their head, they were able to connect easier and connect to their psychic abilities, which was really cool too. So we've had a lot of fun playing with different things and doing readings. So I love Jessica because she's always like, "Okay, what are we learning today? What do we get to play with today?" And I think that's fun. And then she incorporates it in what she does, which is pretty awesome.